Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Council Action for Monday, February 27, 2023. Good evening. My name is Jeff Caputa, Councilman of Ward 4, the City of Florissant. Tonight we had a smaller agenda, and first thing was our Pledge of Allegiance, the roll call of officers, and our approval of minutes. There was no changes in our approval of minutes, so the minutes were approved for February 13th Executive and City Council meeting. There were no changes in the minutes. The next thing on the agenda was a special presentation, which were a proclamation for Bridget Caldwell. This is a very bright young lady we have in the city. We should be proud of her. She is does a lot for the Florissant veterans. She works a lot with VFW, Post 4105 with the city. She does Wreath Across the Nations for the veterans. Very talented lady, young lady. She's currently an actress. She was in a couple of the plays, and especially the one that we had here in Florissant. She was Janie Bailey, and it's a Wonderful Life. So a very talented young lady, and we should be proud of her. From the city should be proud of her. The next thing was we amended agenda and put it in the resolution 1047, which the mayor and the city council recognized March 12th as St. Patrick's Day. Next one was hearing from citizens, which there were none. The communications, which we have none. And the next thing was a public hearing. We had a public hearing 2302-006, which was a request to authorize a special use permit to St. Louis Fish and Chicken to allow for operation of a sit-down and carry-out restaurant for the property located at 472-474 Hotter Shell. Planning and Zoning recommended approval. The public hearing, Mr. Egan asked a question on the hours of operation. We did not get any hours of operation. The man that was given a presentation did not know what the hours of operations were. So we're going to get that information in the near future, and hopefully we can get that information. The next thing on the agenda was bills for a second reading. Bill number 9858, ordinance authorizing an amendment to a B5 ordinance number 8648 to allow for a sit-down and carry-out restaurant located at 1616 and 1620 Shackelford. That is currently where Domino's were. That is a building that has several retail spots for it. And the one that was approved tonight was going to be the Italian Ice. So looking forward to that one, and hopefully they have some nice dessert, get a pizza at Domino's, go right next door and get some Italian Ice. So that should be a good place for that, and hopefully they do well in there. That became ordinance 8870. Next thing were board appointments, which there were none. And next thing was the resolution, but we amended that agenda and put it up right after the proclamation. Next thing on the agenda were bills for the first reading. Bills for the first reading, the first one was Bill 9862, ordinance authorized a transfer of special use permit number 8643 from Selena Williams to Beautiful Memories, doing business as Delaray Events, for an operation of event center located at 3421 North Highway 67. Next bill was Bill 9863, which was also read. We did 3 readings on this one. This was a bill to authorize an appropriation from the General Revenue Fund to account number 10155400-402-00000, the theater travel, training and certification, to allow for 2 theater staff members to attend the USITT conference which will be held in St. Louis here. There were 3 readings on that to get that ordinance became 8869 to get him registered, theater staff to get there to get them registered to get to this conference. These conferences are very good for our staff members, and hopefully he goes in there and he brings a lot back to the city from this conference. The last one was Bill number 9864, an ordinance to authorize special use permit to allow St. Louis Fish and Chicken to allow for operation of the sit-down carry-out restaurant for the property located at 472 to 474 Hotter Shell. This bill that goes along with the public hearing we had tonight. So hopefully they'll get this all taken care of when we come up on the next meeting. Next on the agenda was the council announcements. There were several of them council announcements, and the one that stuck out was March 12th, which would be the St. Patrick's Day Parade. It'll be held in the parade will start at 12 p.m. at Bangert Park. There was also a 5K run that starts at 9 a.m. in the morning, and the festival goes from 11 to 6 p.m. That's a great event. This is the second annual. Last year's event was very successful. So hopefully the weather will cooperate like it did last year, and we should have good weather for this, and it should be a great day to celebrate St. Patrick's Day in the city of Florissant. Also coming up in April 4th is the elections for the municipalities throughout St. Louis County. They are looking for election judges. They need election judges, so if you're interested in becoming an election judge, please contact the St. Louis County Election Board and they'll get you hooked up. And you have to do a few days of training on that, and then it's a good thing to do. You'll see how our elections run and everything, and get involved with it. So if you're interested, get a hold of the St. Louis County Election Board. Our next council meeting will be held March 13th at 7 p.m. at City Hall in the council chambers. That was it for tonight's meeting. It was a short agenda, a short meeting. So was happy to be here tonight, and hopefully we can all enjoy the St. Patrick's Day Parade coming up on March 12th. Have a good evening, and God bless. Thank you.